So how long has this taken to build up?
This is from, I mean, you know, 10, 11, 12 years, whatever, working at Tech. I mean, it's, you know, I have more stuff at home.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite?
Yeah, you have to show us your favorite.
The Mike Vick?
Probably the autographed copy of the ESPN magazine. Because that's actually, I mean, that is his autograph. I mean, he signed it for me while he was here. I mean, that one is probably, you know, maybe the most valuable. I don't know. I mean, really, a lot of the stuff in here was either given to me, like my wife or my son, you know, would give me some of these framed pictures for Father's Day or birthday or whatever. And a lot of the other stuff is just stuff that the athletic department gives away. You know, like if you go to some basketball games or whatever, I mean, you know, I mean, the little back scratcher and the little goofy little hokey bird thing.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of this stuff is just junk that they just give out, you know. I mean, some of it, like the Duran, I mean, that's just from being on Tech sideline. You know, people post things and I just print them out on a color printer. You know, that was from, I think, a Tech alumni magazine. So it's just being, just,
the Paulus thing.
Just being connected out there on stuff, you know. I don't know, some of it, you know, it's just a lot of things given out, and that was when the Yankees came here, you know, like a year and a half ago, and they gave those out to everybody, and, you know, it's just, you know, it's just things you kind of just collect along the way. I mean,
how, you know. So over the years from now, since you're going to be here forever, then how,
I don't know.
How are things going to fit in here?
It's quite,
it
is an issue. It is an issue. I could tear down this wall and take over the other office next to me.
That's good.
And that would give me more wall space, actually. Because right now we're just using the other, it's empty, and we're going to use it as a little conference room. But I'm not really not going to, but I'd be tempted to.
I don't know, I see some floor space.
Yeah. I mean, I really have kind of maxed out. There's really not a lot. That, I mean, but if you open the door, then you don't get to see what's behind there. Sure. So it's, you know, it's just, I don't know, you just collect stuff. When you work at someplace for 20 years, you're just going to collect a lot of things. I mean, you know. But I mean, you know, Tech and being a Hokie fan is really just kind of a big part of, you know, what I do. I mean, go to everything, you know, go to as many sporting events as I can, and club and varsity both. I mean, I just, you know, just like going to stuff, football games or soccer, baseball, softball, wrestling. That's what you do when you're in a college town. You know, your life kind of revolves around, you know, the university. I mean, it's not D.C. or New York or somewhere. So, you know, athletics is a big part of a lot of people's lives, I think, that work at, you know, at Tech. I mean, I see a lot of people who I know at Tech baseball games and obviously football and basketball. But, you know, you see the same people. I mean, it's a small community. So you see, you know, it's kind of the nice things about living in a college town is that you really kind of, you know, people and you see them, you know, at games and just supporting the university athletic program. Okay.
Well, thank you so much.
So
I think that's all we need. Go
to grad school if you want this job.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
And anything. Rec sports is a fun department to work in, you know. You're not going to get rich doing what you do, you know, unless you're like a full professor, but, you know, it's fun. I mean, it's fun working with students and sport clubs, and you have a lot of flexibility. And I mean, if I want to leave right now for the rest of the day to go bike riding or something, I could do it. You know, I mean, this time of year, because my boss he's probably, well, he's in a conference this week, but I mean, you know, people just kind of come and go. You're not on a tight kind of schedule. No one's looking over your shoulder. You do your job, and you know, you're kind of trusted to do your own thing. And you know, I mean, yesterday I left early yesterday to go bike riding. I left like at 3 o'clock.
It's awesome.
But there are other days I'm here till 7 or 8 at night. I mean, when you're, you know, you take your job seriously, you do what you need to do. You know, a lot of weekends I come in on weekends, and that email you got. I mean, I was here for 4 hours on Sunday, putting that email together, sending all the new officers, and doing some other work. I mean, I was here till 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock Sunday afternoon. You know, but if you like your job, I mean, you don't mind doing what you need to do to get the job done.
Exactly.
You know.
What's your favorite sport?
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean football, but I love basketball. baseball.
Who do you
Spring
support
weather's nice.
professionally?
I grew up a Mets, Islanders, Jets fan because I'm from Long Island. I mean, you know, I wasn't. If I was from the city, I'm sure it would have been a Rangers, Yankees, Giants fan. Where you're from.
That's what we do right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm not. I don't hate any of the teams, the other New York teams. I mean, it's, you know, I don't know. Maybe that's not right.
I just make fun of the other ones, like the Mets.
I mean, I'm a Mets fan, but I don't really pull against the Yankees.